Just because I didn't know that we'd want to say good morning and welcome to Moopsy in the Morning for February the 18th, 2025. We're talking about LEDs.
Apparently. Yeah. I don't know. I just like indirect light sources. I can't stand the standard top light that is just blinding everyone.
One of
I
my
don't know
students
who
gave me
stands that.
a Himalayan salt lamp because it's supposed
Oh,
to
I
give.
love those.
I love the color. I don't necessarily believe that it's going to give you positive ionic,
Nah.
whatever the fiddly foodles she said it was. But you know what? It's perfect at night. You just put it on. It's got a
It's
potentiometer, so you can
cozy.
put it in on a really low light, and it's just
Yeah.
enough at night. The
Yeah,
dogs
I
are
like
happy.
those. I like those. I really think that they just look nice, and that's enough for them to be in the house.
Of course,
I always wanted to get.
there's a
Yeah.
slight problem with them here in Indy because during the summer we have very high humidity and it literally melts. And I've actually had all the salt start flowing off of it and into the furniture, so I had to buy a little glass plate for it. So when the salt
Ew.
melts off of it, it doesn't get into the furniture.
Yeah, we don't get that humidity at all. I don't think it would ever do anything to a lamp
Oh, it
salt.
it was
A
amazing.
salt lamp.
It's cool though. It's gone from being very kind of crystally rough edged to being kind of softish looking.
So it kind of smoothened out.
Yeah, it's very
That's
attractive.
interesting.
It'll probably outlast me. It isn't like melting into nothingness. It's just slowly falling off.
Yeah, get that.
Well, I see we are Tazless at the moment. He was on with us late into the evening because
Yes, it is
yeah,
alive, but not in the
he's not
yeah.
in the game at the moment.
Yeah, he's in some sort of.
He's doing something.
But no, he's in the game.
Oh, I didn't see him unless he
Where is
just
he?
got here.
Oh no, sorry, I'm just looking at Discord activity. No, I don't see him in the game yet.
So the weather has dropped into the quite cold but not hideously dangerous. I mean, it's 7 degrees, absolutely tropical here.
Don't even
And
get me started with that temperature.
but since Monday and Wednesdays are my class days, meaning driving round trip 300 miles
Yay.
on a not particularly well, it's well traveled, but there's not a lot of stopping places. So I'm thinking, if something goes wrong at 11 at night, it's 7 degrees. Probably not the night I want to be on the road.
Nah, doesn't sound enticing.
No, not at all. So I thought, until the weather gets better, which is next week, I will skip class this week. And so I did a live stream last night. And then next week I will do 2 days of class instead of 1. So yeah, last night we're talking, because as we're talking, there's another plane issue, though this one wasn't a plane crash. Kind of crash.
What is wrong with your plane services
This one,
lately?
hold on a second. This one, I'm gathering, wasn't our fault. One, because it happened in Canada, but the plane landed
so
at
you're
Toronto and got hit by a gust of wind, they think, and it flipped over.
Oh my god.
So, not exactly anything to do with the pilot or the planes or any of the companies. It was just, it
You
flipped
had
over.
a streak of things happening with the plane side.
And I'm supposed to fly next Friday. So I thought, no,
That
I'm
is
just going to
crazy.
cancel that flight. So I went into my flight. Oh, no. This one's non-refundable.
Aw, mother fluffers.
Yeah,
That's
but you know
mean.
what? I still may drive up there and just cancel the flight and tell them no. No.
I think I would still do that.
Yeah, because I'd still have to pay another couple
I
$100
love
to rent a car up
flying,
there.
but yeah, if services
It's
are like
so
that.
much easier to fly than it is to drive to Chicago and back. It actually takes longer because you have to get to the airport an hour and a half in advance and blah, 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 and the flights are late, blah, 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 blah. But given what's been going on, going to a big airport, Indy's great. It's a small airport, and it's a nice airport, but then I have to go in and out of O'Hare, and I cannot think of anything good that's going to happen, so I think I will just wind up driving. I hate to say goodbye to the money, but that's the way it goes. Hang on, actually, let me see. I don't need it to be refunded. Wonder if I can just get a credit for it.
No, we can get a credit for something later.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's a solution.
See.
I know.
It's not refundable
Flight
and
companies
can't
do
be
that.
changed, but maybe I can get a credit for it.
It's a common practice for the flight companies.
Yeah, sometimes they do that. Let's see if I can manage my trip.
I learned that through certain someone who I no longer have anything to do with.
Apparently I have an account here. I'm not aware of that. Let's see what my cancellation options are. Oh, it's $149 to upgrade to something that's refundable. Oh, I can actually get part of it back.
Does it make sense to pay $140 to $150?
It makes it be about $130 all told with the refund here. Let's see what would be. Yeah, cancellation charge is $150, but I'd still get about $70 back. I may just do that. Just with everything going on with the flights. Ugh. I just get bad vibes. Last time this happened, I was going to Vegas and going on, was it Frontier? No, it was Spirit, a small airline. It's an adventure, but, it's a fun adventure, and they canceled my flight the day after I booked it, rebooked me on a different flight, which was only like 20 minutes later, so okay, fine. Then they canceled that flight and rebooked it. And that happened like 4 times in the first 2 weeks before I was going, and I'm like, this is an omen. This is an omen. I am not flying to Vegas. And that was my first drive to Vegas, which was fun.
Watch too much Final Destination movies or something?
Yeah, it kind of was like, no, the world's telling you do not go. Do not go. And the nice thing is if I drive out there, I can have lunch with my brother-in-law. Which is always good. I like my brother-in-law. Well, since it looks like it's just us today, do you have anything you want to do?
I've got the Universal, which turns out to be the Operation Riposte.
Yeah, we can do Universal.
Get Terran Empire ships, and Terran Empire ships in the battle zone.
Hang on a second. Let me switch to my other one, because on this one I don't have anything interesting. But let's see what I've got on a different one.
I think I've got anti-proton damage in space, which I don't know how to do, because not much weapons in space I have an anti-proton, and I can't, for the love of me, bother with changing all the builds all the time. I had a fully functional build on the Romulan support carrier, but it got broken up, and I can't reconstruct it easily enough, although I probably should.
Well, I've got destroyed dreadnoughts. Do we have a dreadnought in... Yeah, Operation Riposte has got some dreadnoughts, so that works out really well. And I haven't done it on this dune, so that's even better.
Yeah, it does have some dreadnoughts, so it shouldn't be a problem.
Well, let me send you an invitation then.
Just give me a sec. I just want to swap ships and want to see if I can salvage that build.
I try and have 1 or 2 spare weapons around for a lot of them. Like Operation Riposte lasts so long that even if you only have 2 AP weapons, you can get the 500,000 damage.
Okay, it's not so bad. I think it's still salvageable. Oh, the traits are back. Okay. Maybe they fixed the thing with the traits, and now it's more workable.
Mine's been more workable, but I haven't, been playing anything other than Spoimler lately.
That's fun. That's fine.
Yep.
Yay! I think I can make this work to something even better. For whatever reason, I had beam overload here. I don't understand that. That's a waste. Preferential targeting? Probably not. This ship is specializing in command. Ugh. It's kind of underwhelming. I mean, I don't hate the command specialization. It's just I think there's too much ships with it. I think they could just start thinking about making some other. I mean, not new specializations, but like how many intel ships are there compared to how many command ships are there?
I always
Like half of
mentally
the
think there's so many
armada.
more intel ships than anything else.
Okay.
But I think that's
Well,
perception, because for whatever reason that sticks in my brain.
half of the armada of the 32nd century is command, so if not all of them.
Probably because I don't look at
Courage
32nd
is
ships.
definitely command ship. Janeway is a command ship. It's really weird considering it's a signed vessel and should probably have intel more than command, but it's miracle worker / command, with command being the primary. Forgot what I was supposed to put in here. What the hell? I'll put this trait here. And be done with it. Oh, the polymorphic proberate. That's from like Conian ships, isn't it? Yeah, it's like a electromagnetic pulse probe, but stronger. Alright, I think I've
Think we're
done
good?
it. I think I'm good. Let me see. Oh, no, that needs to go. The bridge officer layout. One thing needed to be swapped over, but I think I'm good. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Excuse me one sec. Operation Repost. I'm gonna guess this will queue up pretty quick. I'm going to try and take the Hellspawn out today. Not while it's 7 degrees. We were talking about booties on dogs last night during the show. Weeboo?
You got the Weewu.
And this is exactly when I want booties for the dogs, because they've laid down salt on the road, so what we have are as areas of super cold, melted water, and the dogs get their feet in them, and then they immediately get ouchies on their feet. Big dog's not smart enough to carry it. Little dog is like, Mommy, carry me now.
Yeah, don't even get me started on that. I need to change the bandage at least twice a day.
Yeah.
At least. I gotta put the sock on that foot, on the paw actually, because it's a front paw. Every time we go for a walk, I need to make sure that he doesn't do anything straining, because it then falls off too easily. Yeah, I just can't be bothered. I'm sick, and there's just more snow right now. I just look outside the window. There's more snow. I didn't ask for it. So I'm so done with the winter this year.
It hasn't been a bad winter here. I've got a guy coming out today to look at my lawn.
It would have been
you can't
better
see
if it
under
was
the
minus
13. Yep, it is a bit nippy out there today.
Not sure I care much for it. Yeah, I got a nice little ship here. I know it's freakishly big, but I love a good carrier. And this one's a Romulan, so it's even better.
That's because we Romulans make good ships. Actually, you know what? This might not have a dreadnought in it, now that I think about it. Because we don't destroy a comm ship, we just knock it down. Oh gosh, that means we'll just have to go and do something else today. Oh no!
Oh, what a shame.
There we go.
Still thinking if I even know if I want to ship for this year's event.
Well, I'll get it, because I always get everything, but I think it was Drunken Heretic had it yesterday. And he wasn't raving about it, but it seemed very serviceable.
Oh no, I'm talking about the meta event.
Oh, the meta.
yearly
I haven't even gotten the meta for the last 2 years. They're just sitting there. I have a plan for all of them at the moment.
Good that
Unfortunately,
you have a plan, but
it requires money and the lithium and stuff like that, but you know. The problem with some of my plans is I spend so much time thinking about it that I never actually execute it.
it might be time to start executing stuff.
Yes, it is. Time's a wasting. Oops. Well, that's interesting. There we go. The audio just cut out for a moment.
That ship looks so amazing in battle. Plus, it looks like a floating city in the shape of a bird. Which is always an added bonus.
Now we have a photonic Doderidex just warped in, which is always beautiful. I love Doderidexes.
Oh, Derdex is one of my favorite designs in
Yep.
TNG.
But your ship is beautiful.
And for something Design Fest, yeah, it really does hit tick all the boxes. For like a proper Romulan vessel of a carrier magnitude.
What have I got on this ship? She's got some weapons here.
Plus, she's got 4 male M's as escorts. And they're like Talisis class. Each of them has around 60k hull, which is good for a pet.
Yeah.
All ships be advised.
They have a great survivability. They have battle cloak, if I'm not mistaken, so they will
Romulans,
cloak
they
outside
should,
of
yeah.
combat. Yeah, they have cloaking device. It doesn't say that it's a battle cloak, but they keep being cloaked. You can't see them right now. You can just see the silhouette. Outside of combat, they're always cloaked. I like how the windows pan out on this.
Actually, that's one of the things I like on that ship is that effect, like you said, of being a city. And I think that's a lot to do with the way they've laid out the windows.
Yeah, plus, you know, you can actually see the hangars, the interiors of the hangars very well.
Transport Alpha 1 reports missile lock on.
Okay, well, nobody answered my question.
As usual. I'm too big of a cow to actually sit over there.
Two missiles just launched to transport.
Oh, there's another support carrier. It's just the Jim Hadar version. I haven't noticed. You have 3 carriers in this.
It's actually not bad if you're launching all the pets in this thing. That can be really target heavy.
Kind of funny that I'm running anti-proton on a Romulan ship, considering they primarily use plasma. Though this is not canon in the world, because I think Romulans also use disruptors.
Another missile is down on down.
They just have a different signature from the Klingon disruptors. They just decided they use plasma in STO as a signature type of weapon.
Couldn't get my bearings to figure out where I was in relationship to the planet.
Beta corridor is another inbound missile. Take it down.
One thing I'll never get. There's a bowl omni
Yes.
that doesn't look like the bowl beams. When it fires, it's a completely different color and sound. And I kind of don't understand why.
The audio's interesting.
2 missiles are inbound on Alpha Corridor.
I was thinking if I wanted to have the bowl ship, actually, the bowl sentry vessel, the meta event. Right now, I'm just looking for nuisances. Oh no! No, 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 no! No, you don't die.
Just trying to take all these missiles.
No, stay away from Alpha. Oh, I think I reacted in time.
Third missile is just launched towards Alpha Corridor.
Did we get them all?
I'm not sure. Missiles are still
there.
being launched.
Transport Gamma 3 is targeted. Destroy the missile.
Calpurnia is discussing the movie Life Force, which had Patrick Stewart in it. And it's a really bad movie, but it's stunningly bad, like fun bad.
Oh.
It's a
Kind of a
horror
shame, though.
movie, space horror, Earth vampire movie.
Oh my god, that's so many
Yeah.
concepts shoved into one thing.
Yep, it is indeed.
I mean, we kind of had space vampires in Stargate Atlantis. I don't know if there's a niche for more of that.
That was the last of the Klingon missiles. Nice.
That was the last of the missiles, okay.
Alright, now we get to go play Two of the Transports!
Disable them.
Okie dokie, where are the transports?
Over here. They're gonna be here.
Defend our transports
Aaron,
as we
right.
withdraw. Klingon transport disabled. Tractor it back to our starting area. Disable and capture the Klingon transports.
No!
What?
Who uses grav wells here?
Disable. Tractor it back to the starting area. We've got a track on
I'm gonna lose these transports.
I don't think people recognize that we can't let the transports get destroyed. We have to catch them and take them out.
Yeah, if you tractor them, just tractor them all, they're gonna...
They can still get shot up once they get...
They blow up through the warp core breaches of all the other ships that are destroyed if they're being all brought together in the grav well.
Citalia,
Even if they don't shoot them.
Citalia, think Ted Nugent.
Klingon transport disabled. Tractor it back to our starting area.
I'm in a Ted Nugent mood, hence Ted Nugent song titles lately.
Klingon transport disabled. Tractor it back to our starting area.
You know what? We recently just saw a TikTok, an archaeology actually. It was tackling recent finds in. Oh, I don't remember the name of the city, but it was an Egyptian city. Then it kind of was left to just lost its influence, and then Romans came and they kind of refurbished it. It used to be a port for a while during the Roman time. But from like the first century CE, actually, they found a burial site with animal burials.
Oh.
And those weren't like animal offering burials.
Mm-hmm.
Those were pet burials.
Oh, yeah.
Like cats and dogs
Yeah.
that had signs of having some sicknesses treated, like broken bones put together.
Oh, yeah, actually, the Romans, they have found tombstones for various pets, just no different than we would do.
Well, those were kind of still in kind of the Egyptian style. At sometimes they would even make them a little coffin out of shards of pottery. So like cracked huge amphora that was just cracked in half, and one half was used to cover the dog, and they would lie down in a sleeping position, so
Yeah.
they were just cozily sleeping, and they were identified as being on the elderly age, so they lived a very happy long life.
Yep.
And I'm like,
Nope.
oh my god,
People then
so adorable.
love their dogs as much as we do, and their cats and their birds.
No, I mean cats, of course, because they had the god as bast, but right.
Well,
But
remember,
dogs didn't have
if you're
their
talking
equivalent of a
Roman,
god.
the Romans didn't have a cat goddess.
Well, no, but this was still in Egypt, and this was more Egyptian oriented area. It was a Roman city because Romans saw an opportunity, but those were like customs were still more Egyptian in that area when they found those burials. But that was so adorable still. Cause like thinking people really like we didn't change much. We still
No.
cared for our little fluff
The Klingon
babies.
transport has been secured.
We do love our
Klingon
puppers.
transport has been secured. Bringing new inbound contact. It's
Oh.
a dreadnought.
Oh, there's a comet.
This is Akar, son of Akar.
No, excuse me, a car, not a car.
Akamas is dead apparently,
Mm-hmm.
All
so it
men,
makes zero difference to me.
you need to take your captain
Doesn't make a difference to me. I get to shoot him.
Hope you enjoyed my plasma ejection.
His ship's not doing well.
It's not going anywhere.
But it doesn't count as a destroyed dreadnoughts.
Oh, that's a
Oh,
shame.
God,
Something is a
Satalius.
dread.
Satalia says a car's brother was a truck.
Attention all hands. I'm happy to report that
I would
isolation post
not
is
be
set.
surprised.
Klingons
Cute.
Thank you, Satalia.
Cute.
Our scouts have found an attack element of the Zenkethi fleet. We need to know what they're up to. As your ship is the closest, I'm sending you the...
Love how you're gonna dry out your tongue if you're gonna be sleeping like this. Thank you. Good thing you woke up.
Our doggers do strange.
Yeah, like he was lying on the bed with his head going down, like hanging off in a straight line, and his tongue slipped out, and was just like, won't that dry out? Silly goofball. Right, I've got Terran ships and Terran ships. 5 in nowhere particular and 30 in battle zones.
Let's just go hit the battle zone.
Yeah. Just
We're
gonna swap
kinda
over
near
to
there
a
right
different
now.
ship. Something more maneuverable. Although I have to say, for a carrier of that size and magnitude, the Rodney or whatever it's called, this carrier basically turned out quite nicely.
That's really interesting. I set the target for the battle zone, and it promptly went someplace else. Let's see, what is battle zone? Spoils 4?
Yep.
Let me see if I've got that queued
Where
up.
did it spawn you off to?
It's not letting me steer. It's giving me a hard time.
That's mean.
Yeah, I'll just do that one.
So we still have no clue of all the other ships in the bundle.
No, I don't think we do. Though, from what I'm told, the big ship, which they think they were giving the wrong specs to yesterday, but if it's the right specs, is amazing.
Wait, they gave out specs to it?
Yeah, but we think they gave out the specs to the wrong ship. You know, either they mislabeled it or they did a wrong tooltip.
Who knows?
What did they publish then?
It was... Somebody found it someplace, and it's like it's got part of the Obina's stats in there.
Make repairs.
It is.
So it's just interesting. Good morning,
That's
Pie.
weird.
Or for you, good afternoon, Pie.
No.
Oh, I'm in the Badlands if you want to join me.
What are you doing in the Badlands?
One of us needs some Terran ships, lots of them.
Excellent work.
Unfortunately, in the battle zone. So.
Oh, perfect. We've got the...
Sensors reading a large force of Terran ships inbound.
No, the
We've got this thing
final
coming out. That's perfect.
final
That
thing.
should give us a good opportunity, except I won't get a dreadnought, so we'll have to do something else. No, the ship was not announced officially, Satalia. What's happening is people are getting leaked information that may or may not be anywhere near accurate or valid.
Shocking. Leak information being unconfirmed and
Correct.
potentially invalid. Wow, that almost never happens. I'm trying to understand where they place the hangars of this ship.
But the rumors have been that the rumors, this is strictly rumors, I've got absolutely nothing to say this is real, is that there should be at least one very nice ship in the bundle.
Well, last bundle a year ago, was it?
Yeah, I got the last
The
bundle just for a
365?
costume. A costume which I haven't used. Because of reasons.
Okay, makes no sense.
Well, I had a project. And
Warning.
remember what I said about overthinking things before I actually execute them? I'm still
Yeah.
overthinking it.
How many ships do you need to kill on,
Well, a good 9 out of 30,
30?
so still a few.
Surrender now.
You want to join us, pal? I'll send you an invitation.
Flames of the Costa Mocha.
Yeah.
There you go. Invite sent. So the doggers got me up about 4:30 today going, what? You want to go out? Okay. Then they looked out the door and go, can you get rid of the snow? No, but we need to pee. I understand that. You're going to have to go in the snow. But
What
we
snow?
don't want to go in the snow.
Oh, snow.
Yeah, we just have
Sorry, I'm deaf.
about 2 inches of snow on the ground. Nothing intense. But both the dogs are doing that. Oh, we can't go out there. Our feet will hurt. And then they're still
Sponges,
insisting that they
sissies.
need to walk.
And I'm done.
Oh well. And I won't show it.
Barry. You just had a very good assault run right just now. Oh, there's the battleship I was thinking about. There's the sentry one that creates
Well, I need
this amazing structure.
I need to do my events. And doesn't the Royal Flush have Dreadnought?
It
Yeah, it
does.
does. It's got 6 of them.
Plus, I think the last cubes that you fight off are also dreadnoughts, and fusion
Well,
cube is
it's
definitely a
got
dreadnought.
the 3 cubes and the 3 octahedrons.
I mean,
So-
the cubes that you have to fight off that they start to acting to kill you. Or they
And,
fuse
yeah,
together. I think they're also treated as
the
dreadnoughts.
fusion is considered. Yeah, I only need 1, so it's good. I can queue us for that if you guys would like.
Sure.
Should pop up quickly.
Oh yeah, it absolutely will.
You
We
will.
will.
Yeah, that was quick. Yeah, we were.
Good morning, Phil. I haven't seen anything about a maintenance patch today, considering they did, what, 5 this weekend? 4 this weekend? Swear to goodness, every time I'd log in, it'd be like, hey, we're going to be coming down in 30 minutes.
Wait, they went out with maintenance this weekend?
Yeah, like, quite a few times.
That never happens.
Something was up, and these were all like 2-minute maintenance ones that would go down and come right back up.
That's weird.
Yeah.
I don't know what they were doing.
I didn't see any notes about anything. Good morning, Cliff. I can't imagine they don't have maintenance. But you know what, though? If they're working out of the States, maybe. Oh, and good morning to you too, Satalia. Because yesterday was a holiday here, so it's possible nothing happened. Maybe they're still doing the conversion over to their time. Maybe
What holiday did you have?
yesterday was President's Day, which is not a holiday that most of us get, but it means the banks were closed and the post office was closed. Which is fine because I had stuff. Oh, I got a dreadnought apparently somewhere in there. Just magically went away. Something got killed.
We haven't even popped the first one.
Yeah, I know.
What?
Well, somebody did something. Somebody may have gone in a different direction.
They can't because they won't spawn before the first
Yeah,
group.
the
Oh,
other
I got
things don't
credit
spawn
for it
until you're
before
done
this
here.
first cube was dead.
That is weird. Nothing here is listed as a dreadnought.
I'm just telling you what my machine's telling me.
No, I believe you. I can see it on TikTok on
Yeah.
Tilted Free, but it's so weird. Because there's literally nothing here that's a dreadnought counted for. Oh well. I actually yielded and went for World Wolf 359. And I was doing my daily, the other one, because I can't start doing this twice.
Well, I did the Omega particles this morning on all 5 accounts. So this knocks one off the list. But what I started doing yesterday is while I was doing the harvesting on one account, just for, my regular harvesting, I'd run it simultaneously on something else. So it was kind of nice. Let's see. Mythbusters wants to know, is the bonus XP over today? The post says 2 weeks. That is a good question. I don't know. No, Mom is not streaming on TikTok, so tell you. Mom does not TikTok. Mom is not one of those hep cats who's up to date on stuff.
I think TikTok could use some SEO presence. I'm serious, there's a lot of nerds there.
Yeah, but it's TikTok and there's so many limitations. I mean, what do you do in those few seconds you've got to TikTok?
People do lives there all the time, streaming
Really?
games.
I thought there was
Yeah.
a time limitation on it.
There isn't. You stream live, you don't have limitation. And they actually encourage for longer content lately. They don't like those 30 up to a minute kind of thing. They like...
So Talia's saying
2 to 3
Kel
minute
streams on
content.
TikTok. Yes, Kel's trying to turn this into a business and more power to him.
I think he just wants the most viewership he can juice out of it. But
Well, like I said, he's trying to turn it into a business. After he left Cryptic, there's not a huge demand for community managers, so he's trying to find, something to support his family. I totally
I get that, but I don't think he will easily become a streamer who can self-support himself from the streaming alone.
No.
Because I know people that are putting a lot of effort into their streaming on a few days a week basis. And they've made it into like almost a full-time job, and they still have to do something on the side because they just can't meet ends. Even though they're really successful, they get partnerships with companies. They get like insider programs that like give them a review copy, so they don't have to purchase the games to play them. But still, it's a drop in the sea. And he's had a baby 2 years ago, so he's still like.
Well, remember, Kel came in with a fairly established viewer base, and Satali says he's already got the sponsorship. So he's got an advantage, but it's still, as you said, really tough to turn it into enough to support yourself and a family.
Yeah,
I believe his wife
it's
works
fine and
too.
dandy, but sometimes it's just like, it just doesn't work out.
Good morning, Ed. Well, hey, let him do that. I'll try and figure out if that's
Oh
what
no,
he can do.
nothing against him. It's just like it's a very
Hey,
tough
I make something
environment.
like a whopping $8 a month off of my Twitch, so
Yeah.
it buys a coffee. It buys a coffee. On the good side, I don't have to worry about filing taxes over it. I love sending it off to my accountant, going, "Hey, don't forget to add this to the income." It just gives me the eye roll. Actually, I should check to see if they can send me this here. The Endeavor's going to be long today? No. Cal, the Endeavor went super fast today. If you're talking about Universal. It's Tuesday, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. For me, it's Monday technically. But I like the concept that tomorrow's already Wednesday. That's a really comforting thought.
Okay. Oh, so there we go. Somehow I managed to get underneath all these cubes.
Binoculars, those things are really defenseless, are they? No, look at me, I can destroy a planet, but I can't fight
really.
up to Borg probes. Jesus, Undine, get your technology reinforced or something.
So slightly back to the Kel sponsorship, success, etc., etc. One thing that's, for me, keeps people from getting me to pay more attention to them is I get notifications that they're going live the day after it happened. So I never know that Kel's live except when, like, Dante or Pi sends me a thing going, "Hey, he's talking about this." I'm like, well, I haven't gotten my notifications yet.
Yeah, I'm on live, but I don't, when he's streaming, it's completely out of my hours when I'm actually awake.
I usually wind up having to pick it up on
Or I get
YouTube.
notification on like social media the day after.
Right.
It's like, yeah, that's useful. Thanks.
That's not on him at all, but that if
No.
TikTok,
The-
Twitch,
just the
whatever
social-
wants people to turn it into a business, they need to have their systems working a little bit better. So how's life out there, Ed?
Low.
Oh.
I'm applying for jobs and not hearing back, and
Hey, are they also exploding while they're... No.
The jobs,
Yeah,
I
that's
hope
exact-
not.
I meant the cubes as they fuse. It looked like they were about to blow up.
They want fire.
Yep.
I've got job applications out for Winco and what's that place? Costco, Waste Management, a bunch of other places, and like I had that one interview with the security company, and they were all set to have me come in and train and everything. They're like, "Oh, you don't have a driver's license, and
well,
yeah, we can't use you." It's like, but we'll keep you on the pipeline, which means nothing.
What role was that?
security.
Yep.
So
Unarmed,
you're supposed to be security on site and you have a driver's license?
Sometimes they'll ask you to go to different locations and expect you to drive there because time is of the essence sometimes.
Yeah. A lot of the places I'm applying to, they go, "Oh, you can't legally drive due to your seizures. We don't need someone who's on public transportation."
Yeah.
That's kind of sucky.
It
Yeah.
is.
I mean, here, if a job requires a driver's license, you need to have some sort of justification. So, like, you be a driver for something.
Well,
or something
like where I
that.
was working, there was an expectation that was in the job description. You may be asked to run errands.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
yeah, at which point you have to be able to drive.
Kind of bizarre that they actually make that as a
Well, the whole
hard
thing.
pass because you don't have the driver's license to drive.
But if they put it in the job description, then nobody can say, "Well, you didn't hire me because of X,
No,
Y, or
yeah.
Z." Here's the expectation.
But if it wasn't in a job description, then using that as an argument against it is kind of like, I'm sorry, that doesn't have logic in it. Goodbye.
We don't have to have
You can't-
logic
you
and
can't-
stuff.
Yeah. Well, they throw it in there even if they will have a job that is like a stationary post.
Yeah, sometimes the qualification is you need to have the ability to get to the job on time, because there are a lot of people who don't have cars, not that uncommon these days, but have made no arrangements to make sure public transportation runs and gets there on time. So from where I'm living right now in this house, you can get to public transportation, but you have to allow yourself enough time to hike over to where the bus is. There isn't a bus close to the house. Versus when I lived in my apartment building and the bus still was a small hike, but we're talking a 5-minute hike to the bus stop versus here where it's 20 or 30-minute hike. Big difference.
Guys,
So
you guys can really learn about something about public transportation.
well, it's because
I'm just saying.
I live on the outskirts. I don't live in town. In town, really good public transportation. Outside of town, no. But that's very typical here. I mean, there is a bus. It's just not easy to get to the bus. But, at the apartment buildings where we're down in more of the city center. City center has got great public transportation. There's like 15 different bus lines going all over. But as you get out to the periphery, and the periphery tends to also be slightly higher income and less need for the buses, whereas the inner city tends to have a greater need for the buses.
Yeah, like Carmel.
Yeah.
Like
No buses there.
Like I could get an apartment over here really cheaply, but there are no buses that will get me to work.
Hmm. And then you also have to accommodate for the bus schedule. So when I wasn't driving for a while, mostly because the car needed work, I was biking to work, which was an adventure because there was only paved sidewalks and bike routes for part of the way. And the rest of it you were driving on fairly narrow roads that were utilized by big trucks. Adventure biking. Pi, you said you had something to do that we needed to do?
No.
Oh no, that was the endeavor. Was the?
Well, I haven't done my repost or anybody.
Do we want to do one more repost?
But it's up to you guys. If you have something planned, just
No, we don't. We have.
No, we
we have
don't.
going on.
I could join you.
Okay, great. Why don't you join us?
Um,
Hang on, let me jump on a tune
yeah.
that hasn't done it yet, so I can get some. Just bear
like
with me.
where I am at right now, the nearest bus station is like a 5-minute walk down to the mall.
Uh-huh. Yeah, malls are always great for having bus stations. Oh, so tell you, biking in the snow is just an adventure.
Like, I want to get an e-bike, but it's going to be a while.
Let's see. Let's get complicados.
Also got some applications out at the dispensaries.
Ah! Sent you all
Fluffer.
invitations. Can you give me one moment to attend to a hygiene break? I'll be right back.
Here.
I'm back.
Welcome
back.
Anybody else for Operation Repasta? Oh, hold on a second. Let's see. I've got kinetic damage, plasma damage on this one. I wonder if I have plasma on this ship. I do. Let me put some plasma toys on here.
It's gonna be fun.
Get a few toys in here.
So the latest episode allows us to fight Etherean ships. Most of them are actually labeled as cruisers.
Yeah.
It's funny because those are the same ship that I got recently, and it's actually a science ship, not a cruiser. So that's kind of funny. They label them completely as a different class in the storyline.
Sorry, it's just running through things. No cold Seavers here. You can just tell which movies I'd been to see. Chris, you're still in cooldown.
Yeah, for 4 minutes.
Oh, we can wait 4 minutes. That works out fine.
There isn't a usually set date for those anniversary bundles. They always
No.
just throw them out when they're ready, right?
I think last year it was considerably earlier than this year.
Yeah, because I had a notion that a year ago,
It was February
Popped up
14th last year.
yeah, rather quickly when it popped, and
Yeah.
right now there's we're just in a waiting room, anxiously biting our nails off whether we want to invest in it or not.
So 2023, it came out on the 16th of February. 2024 it came out on the 14th. So we're a little late, but we're only like a couple of days late at the moment.
Yeah. But then again, previously I think they even came out later than
Yeah.
that, so still there isn't a set date that was strictly followed.
I also noticed that none of the giveaways from like Steel Series or anything are running.
Nope.
I don't think I've seen anything.
No, I don't know if they have a relationship with Deca or what.
Maybe that was just with Cryptic or something.
Could be. It takes a while to establish those because those didn't pop up at the beginning either. They didn't start till,
Yeah.
I don't know, what, 6-7 years ago?
Yeah, I was gonna say it's been a few years since
It's been a
it's
few
been
years.
running, but wasn't always there
Right.
to begin with, so
And let's be honest, there wasn't anything stunningly new in the content.
no. Wasn't anything that much worthy.
I will gladly uninstall Steel Series.
Yeah.
Little. It's like one thing I always hated with it was the ones that required you to install something. It's like,
Yeah.
no.
Well, I'd install it, uninstall it, but save the login stuff, so I just have to reinstall it, log in, uninstall it. Or, sorry, log out, uninstall it. What you got left there on it, Chris?
The 1 minute, so it's
Okay.
probably like a minute and a half or something.
Okay. I don't remember when the Fall Guys series was out, Satalia. Because I'd heard about it, but I never saw it. Let's see. It would have been, 1981, 1986, so I was busy with working.
So this tune has 314,000 unrefined dilithium. Divide that by 8,000. That means 39 days.
Apparently I've been using this tune and not paying attention to it. Surprise, surprise. There we go.
Got no cooldown. I think the cooldown went
There it
off.
goes. Alrighty. We
And
will.
we will pops up. Yep.
As we wait for this to launch. Huh. Been here before.
The Klingons have made a tactical.
Yeah. Klingons. Blah 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 blah. Shoot
Comes off the
stuff.
starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow.
Exactly.
Oh, is this one with the 3 satellites?
Yeah.
And I'll go to the second one.
We don't have much time. Drop the facility shields before.
Zatalio is on for 5 years. If you were being born for 5 years, I feel really bad for your mom.
Shield is down on Zenith 1. Prepare for boarding action. First away team is successfully transported to Zenith 1 station. Another away team is securing Zenith 1 station. Another away team is securing Zenith 1 station. We have successfully captured Zenith 1 station.
Do you want me to go on to 3?
Shields on Zenith 2 are down. Boarding operation.
Exactly, Cliff.
Another away team reports successful transport to Zenith 2 station. Zenith 2 station has been secured.
Who's done?
Start in on 3. Is this good Lorca or Mirror Lorca cosplaying as good Lorca? I think this is good
This
Lorca.
is still a good Lorca.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is
yeah.
for the swap. We never knew whatever happened with the good Lorca.
Another
Just
away team
presumed he was
reports
swapped over, and what, did he perish in the mirror
Yes.
universe?
Yeah.
Because there was never like really said what happened
Nope.
to him.
It's inferred. It's never said.
Zenith 3 station.
Yeah,
Captain
he-
Box
he's-
says this is good Lorca. Yes, it is.
Engage cloak and regroup at Apex Station.
Bit of a shame. I would still love him to be retrieved and brought back into the timeline.
Well, it is
Wow.
available there if they ever wanted to go with that.
Drive. Take them out.
Spring New Worlds could pick up on that.
They could.
I'm not sure they will, but it would be a nice guest star. Seeing him brought back
Oh.
and realizing what happened in his
All
absence.
ships be advised.
As I think it's far enough away. In season 5 of Discovery,
Yeah.
we find out what happens to the ISS Enterprise.
Yes.
So, what if Prime Gabriel Lorca was involved in all of that?
Oh, that's interesting.
Oh, that would be a cool thing.
Can get that all to wrap up together.
Yeah, and nice stick together. He would be the beacon of hope that started it all. All the effort of liberating from the Terran universe.
Transport Alpha 1 reports missile lock on.
Yeah, Beta.
Their battleships are tougher than I expected them to be. Birds are pretty pop like
Two missiles.
crackers, except on the
Did I miss
That
him
was-
already saying his father's name?
Whose father's name?
son of a cam. No, it's on the final
No,
stage.
that didn't come till later.
Giggity.
Why?
Listen to the way he says it.
Cue us in so we know what we're listening for.
It's very sticky.
Oh, okay.
The way he sounds it says it sounds like a cum,
Oh,
Gamma 1.
and I'm like,
2 more missiles.
the internet has ruined me.
yes, yes. Also, Tali had a car. His brother is a truck,
Down on Gamma.
or something like that, which I thought was fairly good. Good way to start my day with a joke. I saw there was another missile here. Where'd it go? Okay, somebody else got it. There it is.
How are the puppers?
They're not happy. It's cold. They keep expecting if I open the bedroom door that it will be a different temperature than if they go out through the kitchen door. They just give me that look of, but it's the same. I'm like, it's going to be the same if we go out the front door. So Tali says at least I didn't use a Q joke this morning. Was that last night you did the Q jokes? It all just kind of disappears into one massive month-long Q jokes, I tell you.
Damn it. We lost a transport.
How did we lose the transport?
How did we lose? Oh, Gamma.
Oh, it still has to be less than
I was
3.
about to go for it.
Guess I'll stay over here then.
Hate that stupid weapon.
Third missile is just launched towards Alpha Core.
Alpha's back. Do you want to go there, or should I?
I'm gonna go. I have full impulse again. And not a moment too late.
Ah! Come on, missile. Go away.
Transport Gamma 3 is targeted. Destroy the missile.
There you go. Alpha secure.
Ammo right here.
Gettenbox, thank you for the follow. That's very nice of you. I appreciate it. That gets me an extra little squirt of cream in the coffee now. I have not been to my coffee shop in weeks now.
Transport Beta 3 reports missile
A
lock.
couple more of those, you can make it Irish.
Disabled.
Yeah, that would be good. Though with last week being cut week, no alcohol.
Well,
Last
I just
week?
got my paycheck from Twitch the other day.
Ooh, how much did you get?
After fees, something $70-80.
Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah, but I haven't been paid since November.
Yeah, no, that's about right. It's about every 3 months for me. Did we get them all? Did I miss that? Oh, that was in Last of the Clan Missiles. Okay. Which experimental weapon am I using? Inertial Polaron Shunt. Because I have no idea why that's there. Come on, click. Thank you.
That's a good reason to be there.
I wasn't paying attention.
If I could pull in 3,000 a month on Twitch, I would.
Yeah, we all would.
Right? It's
Nope.
like it would be great, but you know, I'm not like someone like Nimmer who can pull those numbers.
I still don't know how they do that.
There's...
It has to do something with like your personality, charisma,
yeah,
or something.
absolutely.
I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
Because I honestly, I can talk about nerd about games, and that gives me like 4 viewers tops. I don't know. It's just.
You want me to stay here and just shoot because I'm in a
Yeah, do you
big
want to?
boat?
Why don't
Yeah.
you do that and we'll grab things. Oh, somebody else. Oh, I grabbed that one. Okay.
Coming back.
Oh right, you're in the Dreadnought.
On track.
Fleet Admiral South now redeemed. Mom Hydration, thank you so much. The Mom Hydration today is the last of my good boy.
Oh, don't use portals or rifts. It's gonna tear their transports.
Yeah, I keep saying, not anything sucking in. Please, for the love of me.
Transport disabled. Tractor it back to our starting area.
And just to educate everybody on Good Boy is coffee, dark roast coffee from Grounds and Hounds, one of my favorite places because they donate a portion of the profits from every pound sold to animal rescues. Do you use vulnerability locators or phaser relays? Depends on which one I'm doing. More often than not, if it's high enough in the fleet, I will do the locators. I don't use isomags because I just can't afford it. It's not in the budget. What am I using on this one? This one is using relays, but it's plasma relays.
So like their please.
From Fleet Admiral, and Jesus said, "Come forth and receive eternal life." But John came fifth and won a toaster. Excellent.
I mean, toaster is still good.
Toaster's excellent.
Klingon transport
I'll take a toaster.
Tractor it back to our starting area.
Yeah.
Cat and Box, getting back to it, if I've got the option and somebody's giving them to me, I'll use isomags. If I have to do it myself and my fleet's got it, I will get locators. And if it's a new tune or new fleet, then it's going to be relays. Always dependent on which tune and which fleet.
Transport has been secured.
And how much money I've got. Speaking of, we have permission from Mr. Dave to trick out one of his ships for him.
Back to our starting area.
So I just have to discuss what ship and what weapons he wants, and then we have a project.
There
Pardon me.
two
There's
transports there. Why is that not picked up?
because
No, but there are other players. Like there's a
Getting him?
who's playing that? Odie.
I'll take one.
No, it's fine.
And the
Odie's
problem
also
is,
sitting-
and the reason why we don't have any more is because I think the guy that is sitting there is using
yeah,
rifts.
he's using something that blows them up as well. Which is very helpful. Very, very helpful.
Klingon
Come on.
transport disabled.
I'll take you.
Tractor it back to our starting area.
No,
The Klingon transport has
don't
been
blow up.
secured.
And he's not even doing anything to like even heal them up or anything like it. He just doesn't.
I
He
don't-
doesn't care
Well,
clearly.
yeah, a lot of times when you're doing this and it's the universal, people just want to get it done. Without really
Yeah, but
caring
you can
about
do it
hitting all the
badly. You
options.
can do it right.
Well, sometimes they don't listen or read all the directions.
Well,
Well, that's the way it is.
The Klingon transport has been secured.
Well, we lost 3.
Klingon transport
Yeah,
has
we
been
did.
secured.
So isn't
Well,
it 9 in total?
It's,
I think,
I thought it was,
Or is it 11?
well, it's 1
9
minute.
or 10 in total, but
Let's see what we got down here. Is there anything left down here?
no. I'm just waiting for the dreadnought. Look at the tooltip. It's 0 remaining.
Oh, okay.
That's the indicator that we've already done, and there's
Oh,
no
sweet.
need to be at the red station.
So how many did we let
Park
escape?
here and wait for the dread to come up.
We lost 3.
Yep.
Can you use isomags and vulnerability locators? Yeah, you can.
No. No, I think you can't.
What do you mean you can't? Yeah, you can.
You have your Isomax, I think something is being blocked from being used.
Really?
Yeah, because both are advanced consoles. You can't use both advanced tactical and advanced engineering consoles. You can only use either of these.
Reading a new inbound
I had to
contact.
remove my vulnerability locators.
Aha. Well, I stand corrected then, Cat and Box.
This is a car.
I can confirm it after we're out
Okay,
of this TFO,
yeah,
but
if you
yeah.
would.
It's an easy way to check. Just highlight the tactical
All vessels.
console and see if your
Well, since I'm using relays. nothing's gonna
vulnerability
matter here.
locators even show up.
Come on, a car, where are you?
He's somewhere in
Nice.
between all this.
Yeah, I know. Bit of visual noise there.
Just a tad.
Whoa! That was rude. Did not mean to pick grade on that one. That was an accident.
Oh, start the fight when it leaves.
Yay! Another one done. Woo!
Withdraw.
Another one gone. Another one gone. Another one
Attention
bites
all
the
hands.
dust.
Yep.
Hey.
What does Gwyneth Paltrow and a Moopsy have in common?
Oh God, do I want to know?
I
Do you?
don't want to know.
No, it's quite a funny one.
Okay, all right.
They share a favorite soup, bone broth. Badumts.
Okay, that's. I was going in a completely different direction. Fine, that was good.
I
was
still
like-
can't out of that interview she had when she was said like, "Oh, I drink bone broth," and I'm like, "Is that even a thing?"
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you can't.
yeah.
You can't. Yeah, you can't use the Isomax. Sorry, Isomax and vulnerability locators are a no-go.
Okay. Well, see, now I've learned something new.
Yeah,
Always good.
can't have them.
Yes,
because
Citalia does have an ad there for bone sucking sauce in the Show Your Memes, which is a real thing. Just so you know, that's just good barbecue sauce. So Cat and Box, see, this is the nice thing about coming here. I think there's one answer, and it turns out I'm completely wrong, but somebody's got the right answer, which is always the good thing.
yeah, I learned it the hard way because I was really shocked I found because I had the full set of those vulnerability locators and I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna rock their world, and I was like, nope, you can't have both, and I'm like, oh.
Well,
and
you
I had
saved
to
me
do
some time and
the-
effort.
The others. Yeah, the
Where's-
best thing to go is the Colony Tactical Console Energetic Protomatter Matrix Infuser. They can infuse all types of weapons,
Oh. That's a good
and
idea.
they also enhance projectile weapon damage.
I might have
So
to
I
go do
highly
that.
recommend those. Yeah, they're a great swap for those because they give enough energy damage. They're kind of like the equivalent to those vulnerability locators for me.
Nice. Well, I'm going to get out of here and go get some hot coffee because it's really cold up here today. Probably because it's really cold outside.
Yeah.
So on behalf of the Dark Mom Consortium and Moopsy in the Morning, I want to thank everybody who joined us today, and especially to you, Id and Chris and Pi, for being here. I really appreciate it.
Always fun.
And I'm planning to be on tonight, but I'm going to take tomorrow night off because I wound up having a night off from class and a night off from the gym, and it's just going to be like, and sleep in.
Yeah.
But I'll still be on in the morning tomorrow.
Treat yourself.
Yes, exactly. So I will talk to you all later tonight. Be safe, take care, stay warm. And as we like to say around here, stay lonesome.
Moopsy.
Moopsy, Moopsy.
How's it hanging, old cock? I'd say you're looking well.
Jody.
What's in the right hole for that
cock?
Oh my god.
It's not me, it's
my
not me.
God.
Moopsy.
I'm going to put money on
Oh
that being pie.
Huh? Jody.
Wow. Wow.
Take care, everyone. We'll talk
That's
to you
all I
later.
get.
Bye.
Bye bye.